Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibelheim and Iratus, Lord of the Dead. A very dreadful Christmas continues its daily shenanigans. And if you are enjoying the series, as we get ever closer day by day to Christmas and completing our goal of spreading terror to all the world, feel free to the video. It does help out the channel. Now, Kasogda has arrived to be our primary tank as an evasion tank exclusively and provide some, a little bit of DPS. And the Bone Daddy, sacred though his legacy be, is going to step aside and see how this whole composition fares in the Catacombs. I'm still thinking about the Monster Hunter, and I feel like I could have Monster Slayer, excuse me. I could have repurposed Pestilence to be a pretty strong YOLO solo against him, because if he's close, you just bonk him with this for quite substantial damage, and if he's not, you just breathe on him. And Pestilence can survive pretty much anything, well, the Reaper can survive pretty much anything as long as it's not piercing, so if he pierces you, you just swat the stone of health. I think that would have been fun, but it is behind us now. I did what I had to do to keep moving forwards. Buried just beneath the surface are the Catacombs, the dark secret of the Order. Here they train mages so that they can conduct sinister and dangerous experiments. It was always meant to stay a secret, but recent necromancer troubles have let knowledge of this place slip into the public. Making matters worse is that the mages were never expecting an attack from below, let alone that the attacker would be undead. The Grand Magister made his judgment. Instead of standing with the sorcerers, he sealed their tunnels and called back his paladins to the highest level in order to prepare a defense. The spellcasters would fend for themselves in the face of Iratus, where they will either prevail or buy the Grand Magister some time to muster his veteran knights for a decisive battle against the forces of a liberated evil. They will try.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me, well, even more than previously.
So we'll put the unstable armor back on for the temporary bonus block and ward, and of course we have the book of many things. Ooh, we have a direct fork here. Interesting. Welcome to the Catacombs. This floor is all about magic. And these rude sods are going to steal it all. Eeny, meeny, miny, no. I can't believe we're all faster than them. Ah, eternal death. You're doing great. Rude. Rude. Delete. Panic. You're also panicking. Nice.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Betrayal. So yeah, the Kasog does a little bit more of the aggressive option, you could say, for a tank, but she synergizes well with Eternal Death stance anyway. So it really just kind of leans into the greatness. I love the mana. So now that we're on the 4th floor,
as your suffering ends, your service begins.
So that's a pretty fun one. Now that we're on the 4th floor, we can begin, if we're super lucky, to find the higher tier items for our team. I would love to find the Divine Tier for Stitches, but that is quite an uncommon drop. We could consider replacing the Enchanted Heart for Eternal Death, especially as we go farther down this line.
I embrace this fury.
We just picked up Frenzied Howling, so if we have at least 50 Wrath, the minion will gain +4 Dread for its turn. But this, the Relentless Evil, gives us a little bit of self-sustain that we can move away from the heart. Another ability that would have helped, instead of going down this magic line, this is the last time I'm going to mention the Monster Slayer, I promise. Battle Eternal would have been pretty good. We could pop this and then hit the Mana Stone on top of the mana Eternal Death is already returning us. So, that's a play. There were a few ways to approach that to not lose my mind, but I lost my mind anyway. It is what it is. Ooh, we have the Ziggy Zaggy floor. Very nice. Should we roll the die then? Should we try? Do or do not. There is no try. Why are there so many graves on this floor? There are so many! But we are going... I would really love to gamble this, but we're going to try and heat up some sacrificial altars. Because books are good.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irrelevant for the armies of undead.
Next generation. Alright. We're on the third floor, or fourth floor now, so we should be getting some spicy items from this. If we get lucky, of course. Wizard bones.
Now I will make mortals
Tremble before me.
Well,
Ooh.
even more than
Quad spell thief. Okay. I see the construct on the next combat. That's gonna be interesting. Eeny, meeny, miny, no. This floor's construct is one of the more difficult ones. Probably the second worst. Oh, mana. Delicious mana. The worst is definitely the last floor. The 6th floor construct is just an absolute... a terror to behold, you know? Alright. Panic. Betrayal.
give them no mercy.
Skip your turn. Do it. Do it. Slurp. Wow, that wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be. Getting a little frisky with my slurps. Miss me. Triple kill.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
That was actually so good. The guy who hit me took 40 stress damage from, well, missed, and then took 40 stress damage from the spike's head, and then triggered his heart attack, and then the other ones all triggered as a domino effect. That was clean. Clean. Alright, Eternal Death. We're probably waiting to cap out Dread here. And by waiting, I mean I'm doing this and capping out Dread. Great. Let's get some more accuracy. This floor has one evasive unit, I think. Maybe two. Possibly. Now, to be fair, this creature, this foul abomination, the Warden, can be overcome with our build, thankfully. So this is the Warden. The Warden is immune to debuffs. Immune. So all of our curses and funeral marches and all that stuff he's just going to straight up ignore. He is still, however, affected by raw stress damage. Ooh. I'm kind of surprised that connected. How much accuracy do you have? 1. Oh, you have quite a lot. Okay. Understandable. Raw stress damage, and of course, this is percentage. So, cowardice. Now, this construct, like all constructs, I want to try. I want to go for it. I want to rip it. I want to suck from 173.
This is my kind of entertainment.
We'll be patient, because this construct gains bonuses whenever you cast a spell. And I definitely would have had a crit to kill from here. Miss me. Are you taking reduced damage? You are. That's so rude. Okay. Now, the fun trick with the construct is if you're casting Dispel, it will actually give him his buff and then remove it, because Dispel is just the best spell in the game. Have I driven that point home enough? But anyway, the Living Armor normally is weak to magic, which is ironic. But we can remove his armor as well. And like all the constructs, life is just getting better ever since Mrs. Claus has joined us. He can be affected by buffs still. Or debuffs, rather, excuse me. I guess he is literally a piece of living armor, so that's why
everything from those you defended.
He has physical resist. He's magical, sure, but the magic is just to enchant physical defenses. I guess that makes sense.
Rivers will run red.
So now we have a little bit of healing. This is not incredible, but it can, top us off and keep us safe in our darkest hour. I think we're just saving for evasion now. I mean, we could put points in dread. Kasogtha's damage is nothing crazy. That's not what she's here for. Are we committing our Digger Souls now? I think we are. Oh, Stitches can get more block and ward. 3? Huh. Amusing. That's news to me. His dread is now max, up to 55 to 61. Oh, I didn't do anything. Okay. Okay, so this floor. Oh my. I think I want to zig and maximum zag. So the lineup I've chosen, we can go left here and then go right here. Or we can go right here. I saw a line of many, many coffins, and I was interested in it, but I chose elsewise, because this is double sack. And maybe I'll get lucky. We're on the 4th floor. I think it's time for the spirit item to show up. I do like the Rib of Potence.
A dark collective.
Do I like it more? I quite like the Rib of Potence.
It embellishes my undead features.
It will also help out our Kasogtha tanking. Although this guy has loads of accuracy. And because we have rolled double constructs, I can't just rip a Dispel or Slake with Darkness or what have you. But we should be able to pretty much one-hit KO her, although she's in the back right now. Which does complicate matters a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Lol. It is possible for us to interrupt this dance, but not with you. Or you. You can, but you were not what I had intended to do with this, but that's okay. Cowardice. Slurp. There's a build. I've wanted to try it. I've never done it. But it's, Missed me. Now match if you had a stress bar. It's with the Banshee, I believe. Betrayal. Do I do it? Sure. The Banshee can go into a stance where if a target moves, she will attack it.
Perish!
And of course, the Shade's Wrath ability there moves everyone. So he can shuffle everyone and she can attack all of them. And we could put down a Wraith, or excuse me, a Shade's trap so that they're taking percentage damage all along the way. Could be fun. I think it would be fun. Was this better than the robe, the unstable armor? I'm not sure. This me. We're at 98% evasion. I'm not even standing in a trap. And I only have 6 ward. Okay, he might be fine.
Your
Kazogda might be
frail
good.
bodies fail you.
She might be fine. Kazogda is one of the sisters. I think it's Cthulhu's sister. Slurp. I have 2 forms of slurping.
Soon this world will be mine.
Hey, the Power Fist made it back to us. Okay. If we ever need to zap anybody. That thing does actually crazy damage if you have even just a little bit of spell power. Show me the Spirit Spear! I hate this item. Which I hate most of these items.
More for me.
So, if you don't like an artifact, you can actually sacrifice it to gain experience for Iratus. The problem is, or I suppose the reason not to, is because if you have an artifact in your box here, it can't appear again. As long as you hold on to them, you will inevitably narrow down the pool until you find what you're looking for. Which for me is the Spirit Spear. Silly construct. Blocking my magic. Wow, that was... 40 is quite a lot, isn't it? See, this is where I would dispel, but I have to wait until I get rid of the ward. How dare you? Okay. Everybody dance now. Panic. We'll slowly start working on him. Slurp.
The brave are an excellent source.
Panic.
Fresh corpses.
Panicking corpses. Okay. What about you got? Hopeless. Cool. They're slurpable. I feel like I have a lot less wrath ever since evicting the Bone Daddy. Lol. Lol. It does feel nice to just dodge everything.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
I did. This floor is always interesting to me because sometimes you just completely run it over and sometimes it runs over you. I feel like there's seldom an in-between. Get stunned. Scrub. Mrs. Claus, you're not going to heal?
Mine is the winning side.
Purple ectoplasm. I did get it, right? Yeah. Well, I did say it was slow, didn't I? I could get 6 more health. I could get 4 more evasion. We'll get some more health. Sure. Stitches 1 to play later. This could be purple right now. Ooh, Digger Souls. Nice. Maybe we should try and build up the something with those. I haven't even bothered to build the statue. We've gotten Essence in mind. It's been so helpful. This just gives us mana return. Not helpful. We don't need that. Maybe I will finish off the excavation. Hey, no construct. I can rip magic. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh.
You will restore.
I also remember I have these potions if I need them, because they didn't work on the boss. What kind of buff would I want to remove? I suppose removing like her damage buff isn't bad.
Extinction of life.
the 5th floor and 6th floor bosses have abilities. Come on and dance now. I don't know why that's so funny. Those weren't even the right lyrics. Cowardice. Oh, it's me. You know, I've really enjoyed the spiked head here. He just absorbed it. Gross. I could have gone to my stance here, I guess. You can interrupt this. Yeah, there we go.
This never gets old.
Break beneath the endless tide. So the only way to remove the Warden's armor and resistance, by the way, is to, well, get a certain... You could get a certain type of insanity that would do it. Or... the Lich Cloud has an upgrade that removes all armor resistance of the unit inside of it. And that works for those. The Warden and the Justice. As far as I'm aware, that's the only way.
Towards my eternal kingdom.
But every time I say something like that, someone comes out of the woodwork with like, hey, there's actually, did you know this works too? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. Because I'm pretty sure the item...
Hardly an inspiring leader, but the dead care not for morale.
I'm pretty sure the acid item is a debuff. Does this fit? New hat, get events. That might have been added during this birthday stream, I don't remember. Ashes of a Murdered Witch. Not too shabby.
It embellishes my undead features.
Oh. Oh yeah, there are 2 constructs on this floor, aren't there? That's just great. Well, we'll be okay. I think. Should be. I think the enchanted clothing is better, again, for bosses than Potence. Oh, there's a lot of units here I hate. Well, we'll deal with it. So, we have double construct here. The Golden Golem isn't really a special construct, it just has the features of a construct. The Blade Mistress is a foul creature, whoever to kill her first. She is like the demolition guy or the flamethrower from the first and second floor respectively, and that she will every turn move towards the front. Huzzah. I should have cast a spell of some kind. What should we do? I shouldn't cast a spell of some kind because this guy's here. And once she reaches it, she'll turn into a stance.
Everything from those who defend it.
I believe it's called the Executioner stance. Here's Hopeless. Nice. And it just is good damage. So she's a high priority. She's not the highest priority, but she's up there. You want to dispel me? I'll dispel you. Bitch. Now, unlike the Living Armor, the Golden Golem actually has no resistance. So she has all resistance, no armor. Unlike the Golden Golem, or the Living Armor. I'm getting it all backward. They're constructs. The reverse of each other. Ow. Well, I hated that.
Take everything from those who defend it.
Close to killing? There we go. That was literally 1 overkill. Now I can move. And stun. Very nice.
Terror will overflow.
Oh. Good job, Kasogta. I'm surprised we haven't seen those acid things. I feel like I see them all the time in other playthroughs. We've had a theory. A game theory. No. I guess technically it is a game theory. We've had a theory for a long time that when you start a run, I guess we're going health. We could go one initiative. When you begin a run, it will set kind of like a series of items that the game likes, your particular run enjoys, and you'll see those kind of repeatedly. I don't know how true this is, but it feels right.
It will be a messy slaughter.
We have a lot less wrath with our current like survival strategy, but this is still very strong. So keep it in mind. Could be good. Give me a quest. Ah, 4th floor quest. There's quite some fun ones here. And this is one of them. As your undead continue their slow, grinding progress toward the surface, they happen across a rather strange architectural arrangement, a circular room carved into the floor, making it look almost like an arena from above. You notice 4 doors that you soon realize are portals, each tied to a primal element, and everything clicks. This is a trial ground. Mages normally test their skills here by fighting elemental incarnations for rewards. You could use it as well, but you only have time for one. So these are 4 different elements, and each of them will give you a different buff. And because I have the memory of a goldfish, the internet will have to assist me. I guess we're just going to go trial by fire. Minions need to increase their damage. Defeating fire incarnations will improve it. I thought for a moment this was a permanent upgrade, but it is not. This is a temporary upgrade. Unfortunately. If the wiki was correct, which the wiki is kind of like 50-50 on things. Sometimes it's got it down, and sometimes it's a little outdated. So, we'll see what it has. But this should be 25% damage increase for 3 bottles. The air one also pretty good for increased dodge, accuracy, and evasion. Maybe we can just kill this. That'd be fun. Another strong choice would have been water for initiative, although I feel like we're already going first. We don't really need more initiative.
Being born
was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last. Slurp. What's you delayed?
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
I love the quotes. Someone during my birthday stream said that I did one of the quotes better than, I believe it's Stephen White who did the voice line for Iratus. And that might be one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. That boosted my ego. Not that it needed a boost, but, well, sometimes it does. Something is going on outside.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
After dispatching the elemental incarnations, you see that they leave behind no corpses, merely dissolving back into power that you then use to empower your troops. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at the map. The map. Ooh, double steel. My goodness gracious. Now see, I don't need the steels. Well, the steals would be great, but I don't need this fountain, I don't need this cultist. I could use the soul spring. I don't need this fountain. Huh. Okay. Do I try the coffin? I guess it's... No matter which way I go, it's 2, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. So we can go to middle and then go left and then go right. Okay. Seems good. Now the question is, do I get Wrath or do I get parts? I feel like we can go parts. I've been thinking about...
Ah, this is what a necromancer's war machine looks like.
Indeed. Typically, for the final fight, I always cheese it. And I've been thinking how I would legitimately beat it. But normally there's like an epic gambling roll down at the end that more parts will always help with. Double... Okay. Alright. So this is the highest priority target, by the way. This is the Conjuress. Who is what? Weak. Well, we knew that. The Conjuress is a spellcaster, as you might imagine. And she is awful. In every conceivable way. She's actually already almost dead, too. Do we just hope? I could slurp her right now. I could give her the suck. Alright, fine.
Maybe I'll craft this one into
she can, like, set everyone on fire. Thankfully, she just did a single target one that was blocked by Mrs. Claw's ward. But she can also shuffle us and, like, put down traps, and it gets out of control very quickly. Okay. I think Kosogtha here has to start working on her survival. Slurp. Funeral March is next turn. You know, that actually helps. Well, that's nice. But Funeral March is actually really synergistic with Kosogtha, who just wants to evade stuff. I didn't think about that.
My kingdom comes.
I guess I knew that, though. Aww. Can you do the attack where you just don't deal damage to me? That was much nicer. I liked that so much more. I probably knew that. Whatever. I've done this build quite a lot. Or some variation of it quite a lot. This is exactly lethal. Nice.
A sad display for mortal kind.
There is one item we haven't gotten that this build can really exploit. See, I'm full health, full mana. I didn't need this. Maybe it'll still show up if we're lucky. Oh. Alright. Run it down. At least there's no construct, so we can rip some magic here. Like I could FOD. Do I dare? How much are you doing right now, FOD? I might be able... Could I FOD into Suck? Probably not. This is like 40 per... Actually, maybe I could. I just need to have the Wrath, which I don't think I do. It's fine. We'll just play it safe. Do it as we normally do. Break them slowly, gently. Alright. Surprised she's not insane. Right on cue. See? This is why oh my damage! This is why Dispel is the low-key best spell in the game.
This will be your end.
Whoop. Cowardice. There she goes. Did he just try to become inspired? Do I think she's going to die? I do. Do I have any base for that? Not really. Oh, there she goes. Not really, but I still think it's going to happen. And it did. Break their spells. No, I don't think so.
Hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Might need some healing. You're going to need a lot of healing after this. 180. That was a crit. So that could... 240? That could kill? What happened? Why do you have block again? Me no liking. Bye-bye.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilization.
Ah, the Ring of Purity. I never understood this, but I guess this removes all buff from an enemy, restores 5 mana for each buff removed, and spell power reduces the mana cost. It's a single target dispel that kind of restores some of your mana, so I guess that's okay. Or like maybe if you don't have Dispel yet or you haven't gone towards it. Do I have both bones? I do not. I do. Interesting. So you can give both the Wizard and the Warrior bones for a flat 25% damage reduction. I've used it before. It's alright. I really don't want to hit a bunch of graves. So we might just go here. We could go like here, here, here. That's double coffin. And we miss out on all the stuff I don't want. Okay. If I find the coin. Okay. So here's the Hawkeye. I hate it. Here's the Alchemist's Hands. Whatever. Here's the Hero's Blood. This is what I was mentioning earlier. Do I dare try this? This makes it so the minion deals plus 100% damage and becomes immune to damage and debuffs during round 1. Because so what I did before,
What they just leave lying around.
honestly, I could probably put this onto you over the Enchanted Heart, maybe. Let's try it. This is always fun. And death is the hero of the game, you know? So, how this works for us. We can play this in one of two ways. We can either enter our stance, like we have been, and just do lots of damage to everybody, or a sizable amount of damage. Or we can wait until after the dump here shoot somebody, and then just delete their sanity bar. And get pretty much full mana back. We can try it here, actually. Because we have a pretty spooky opponent. Do I have a book or something? I have a flask. We're getting a lot of items. And still no spirit spear. It's okay. Alright. So this thing is here. If we go with the stance option... The first one's going to be blocked. Let's try the stance. We'll go with the stance. And then do you want to start us off here, Mr. Stitches? Sure. That's a lot of damage.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
I like it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Panic! Berserk, uh-oh. What? So the spooky thing here is this thing. The failed experiment. I believe our build can mostly ignore it, which is nice. We're sucking... Wrong button.
Ah, your frail bodies fail
I guess?
you.
This thing is like the golem from the first floor. It hits really hard but has really low accuracy. And if it is less than 25% at the start of its turn, it explodes. Health, that is. It doesn't care about its sanity. Which is good for us. I think we're going to end up sucking it. Cool. Well, that's the hero's blood. And again, we can repurpose that bonus damage to being a single target thing if we need it. But I do really enjoy using the significant damage.
Through pain.
Done. Excellent.
Make
Of the
them
stance.
suffer.
And that was kind of worst case scenario. Lantern of Souls? I don't know if it was worst case scenario, but it was a pretty not so great scenario. We have the cloth. We could get a second thing for stitches. We'll get one random consumable showing up. I think we're past the Heart of Darkness. Excuse me, Heart of Emptiness. I have my mind on the next Age of Wonders series. I think I should just build this. We'll just save up for that, and then we'll just start spending our points. Okay. Seems good to me. Ever since you slaughtered your way through the underground, you have been wondering where the humans were putting their convicts and prisoners. Now, today, it seems your question is partially answered, as you stumble upon a bunch of magical cages with raving wizards locked away inside. Potential future experiments, then. You consider your options carefully. You could just continue on, but maybe you can find a use for this unexpected find, provided you are willing to free a bunch of lunatic spellcasters. Sure. You nullify the magic keeping the lunatic wizards captive, and after releasing a mad laugh, they fall upon your minions. I cannot believe Stitches rolled to go first. Goodbye. He instantly went insane just by hitting Kazogba. See, her damage was so reduced because this thing has no HP. They have minimal pools for the percentage damage to not do anything. Got it? Almost. No dominoes today. How's your health? Okay. Fair enough.
Predictable outcome.
After dispatching the mages, you find yourself with a fresh supply of body parts. But more interesting is that you discover there was something causing their madness. A tiny stone placed in the center of the cage, coated in the intricate carving of worms. It crumbles the moment you try to pick it up, but a lingering presence empowers your minions. More damage. More. Very helpful for this elite fight. Then we'll have to choose which direction we're going. For our talents, I do want Battle Eternal. It's probably good to have in our pocket. What's our boss? I forgot what he does. Our potions might actually be useful against him. That's the Mad Scientist. I remember who he is. I don't remember what he does, though. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of ward here. I could get rid of it. What are we afraid of? You.
Death.
Maybe I should wait. I think we're waiting with Stitches here. to maximize our hero's blood.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
So we are facing two enemies that we have not really seen. Oh, beautiful. Oh, actually not beautiful. The Stormcaller, who just rolled all remaining strength, much to my displeasure. And the Shadow Elf. The Stormcaller is one of those units that over time accumulates charges that he can expend to deal a great deal of damage.
One more for the stockpile.
The Shadow Elf? Caller? Elf? We just killed the Caller. Heals. Dispel. I didn't want that thing. I debated doing the Stomp, but then Eternal Death would have attacked this, which would have triggered the trap, which would have dealt a truly heinous amount of damage, and that just sounds bad. So. No. I need a little more wrath. Oh, thank you.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
That was rude. Why'd you have to hit Stitches so hard? Oh, he's over it. Okay. I do really like how much he heals. That brings me joy.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Many parts. I think we are going for Battle Eternal. I think I got it in the last playthrough and just didn't use it. I'll try and use it this time. So if we go on the outskirts here, we hit double fountain, which makes me sad, so we're going to go to the left and only hit one fountain. Take that. My 12 mana returns to me. I am kind of shocked that I could FOD and still have that much mana. I'm not going to FOD this time. I could.
You will restore.
Let the record show that I could FOD, but I'm not going to. Maybe I should just rip it. I wanted to wait until we had the... I can't believe they're connected. Should just have 160% accuracy. I want to wait for this. Did you go insane? Do it. Oh. No. Yes. No. So I had a lot of emotions there. All remaining strength is really bad for this thing.
So,
But
this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
I suppose it's not that bad. Slurp. Hey. I am shocked you didn't have a heart attack.
Good.
Oh.
Good. More materials. I didn't think it would be this easy.
The Morgenstern. Blood Phantasm to finish off our graveyard. There he is, my goat. McLanthacudley. By the way, for that quest, if we had one of these guys, they could take control of the wizards. I don't remember what that does, but they could. This is like my favorite character to use, especially in Eternal Harvest. At the beginning of the game, the Mark of Retribution is so strong because no one has wards. You just put this on your front line, your Bone Daddy, your Black Widow. They hit them and they take a truly monstrous amount of damage. And then, just like our current scaling with Eternal Death, he has a physical damage variant where he just deals more damage based on buffs and debuffs on the target. It is so strong. It's how I've beaten pretty much all of the high-end difficulties. He's just the best. And now he's going into my abode.
Brick by brick.
So the statue, I don't think we care about this at all. I have so much mana return with the essence in mind. We don't need it. The mortuary, I hate the mortuary. It's here. We don't need it. The arena. The arena. The arena is meant to keep your minions you're not using kind of up to par with you Like, I can open it up and put Bone Daddy in there, but the scaling feels so slow that it is not even worth it. You should just find a brain and slot it into something if you need to replace somebody. So, I think our graveyard, as far as I'm concerned, the graveyard's done.
I need nothing but my anger to purge this world.
Battle Eternal is in. So when we press this button, everybody on the battlefield will heal for about 80 HP. Now that does include enemies, but because we're not focusing on killing our enemies, or rather breaking their spirits, and their souls and their minds, I think it'll be fine. I might go blind next. I might also finish this off, because Necromancy Power is one of my favorites. A personal favorite, if you will. Evasion. Should we start getting some block and ward for stitches? I can't believe he can get 3 of these. We'll get some ward for him. And Eternal Death. I like defenses. 16-16. Not too shabby. Mrs. Claus. You can get some health. Sure. It might be a good idea for me to save up and just finish off her block and ward. Because that is kind of like her survivability. If it comes down to evasion, it comes down to evasion. But I would really rather it not. Okay. We have so many artifacts now that we have to start using the tabs. It's like
Evil restored.
Screw this character in particular. Ah, slurp.
One less annoyance in the world.
We missed out on an AoE, but I don't want her to all remaining strength me. You can stance in this position. I didn't know that. You have no wrath.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
But I can interrupt it. Cool.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Oh, so this is what this feels like. Why did you... huh? Panic. Why is that her voice line? Is it rude? You ignore resistance, okay. Is it because she's a healer?
Shatter their morale.
That was 241. Not too shabby. And so she's like, oh, this is what my
Ashes to ashes,
patients feel like.
Dust to dust.
Creepy. Not allowed. I wanted to heal off of you. Don't die. Great. Thank you. Very
As
convenient.
your suffering ends, your service begins.
Alrighty, Gazogda. You know, I wouldn't mind some accuracy. I think on Eternal Harvest, I really think 140 is kind of like the threshold. Like, once you reach that point, you're not really missing anymore. Except for a few outlying circumstances. 32 evasion. Alright. We're going left, aren't we? So left is double cultist. Am I bold enough to use a book on the boss? Kind of. I might learn a harsh lesson about respecting this boss. the mana source. An incredible boss consumable. Okay. The mana source restores mana every turn, so you can literally just rip VODs and live your best life. Unfortunate. Am I really about to ignore him? I'm not going to get a lot of value out of my heroism thing here. You could argue it was correct to wait.
Carve open their husks.
But that's okay. Probably was correct to wait. Man, imagine if all of those connected. Cowardice. Sorry. I'm hoping this guy dies to the residual curse damage. Nope. Oh, yep. Nice. Missed me, missed me. Now you've gotta kiss me. Just joking. Unless... I don't even know what that's from. I know it's an old, like, kids thing. Stab. Shank.
Become part of the breathless tide.
It's done? Aw. It is at 15%. We have hit it far more often than we should have. No. Right, I have to do this first. There was one playthrough, I can't remember which, but there was one where I was really counting. Oh, hey. Counting on the stun, and it just never connected. Ever. I think it was in the final zone.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
As much as I love Stitches, he doesn't really scale well until the end game. Book. Mimir. Torch. Well, okay. I'll take it.
Ah, fetching.
To be fair, I don't know what I would do with the torch. It'd just be a fun thing to bring against this guy, maybe. Well, okay. This looks familiar. I think I'm going to actually do... Does it matter? I don't think it does. It matters the order here. For these wards. Because somebody's got to do something to get rid of them. Please not be all remaining strength. It's Berserk. That's almost worse. Almost. Who wants to interrupt this dance? Anyone? Bueller?
Death
Delivered. That was almost really bad. You're also Berserk. I am so glad Stitches had ward there because, no, it's not going to end well otherwise. Okay. Technically, the Dompier can end stances, but not well. Okay. This has gone questionably. But it's time for our new spell. battle eternal. Surely I didn't throw this just to get value out of it. Surely not.
As worthless as
You were in life, you will be worth something in death. Not much, but something. So, well, we got value out of it. Can I dispel? Low-key best spell in the game. Alright, it's all you. Get my mana back. I need my mana, good sir. Excuse me. Mana.
Soon this world will be mine.
Hey, the Spirit Spear! Incredible. Incredibly. So, the Spirit Spear. After killing an enemy, the minion who dealt the killing blow receives a 3% damage buff for the rest of the game. Stacks up to 10 times. Does not trigger when killing a summoned
It
creature.
embellishes my undead features, no?
So, we are, of course, focusing on Stitches and Eternal Death with this. But, we can spread the love a little bit. Of course, we can't really use this during the boss fight. I mean, we could, but I'm not going to because I want my wrath. I think I'm going for this. I think it is well beyond time I get that. Another Orb of Negation. I have 2 already. Do I want a 3rd one? I might take a 2nd Spiky Head.
All for my future kingdom.
Which is peculiar, I will admit.
Through transformation,
The will becomes free. I'm going to calcinate.
Behold
some mana back.
my work.
Something, something. We don't need the statue of Iratus. Something, something. Do I have a symbol to use? I do not. Cool. We're going to get 4 stacks of the spear and have to switch back to the horn. But we have it for next time. All right. Welcome to RNG Fest. I can FOD first, and I'm going to. Watch this mana recovery. Ah, it's beautiful. I've never seen anything more beautiful. Berserk. Unlucky. Yeah.
Perish.
What's this? Cowardice. Miss me. Don't do it. I'm immune. Boom. Because of Hero's Blood. I was like, I am immune? Of course I'm immune.
Death predestined.
Kaboom. Unlucky. I have to be careful when using her. I press Q again. Do I think... No. There are no thoughts. Only vibes. I tried to explain that to someone one time. Spiky head value. That a lot of the times I'm just operating off vibes.
Ooh, this one voided its bowels just as it died.
I know that sounds terrible, but it's true.
Mine is the winning side.
Hey, the unholy water. So if I ever say something really ridiculous, I'm not saying excuse me if I say something stupid, but stream of consciousness vibes. Just understand that's where it's coming from. All right, who got the stacks? I think we spread them out quite evenly. Stitches got 2. Mrs. Claus got 1. Kazogda got 1. Wow, we did evenly spread them out. I am actually proud of us.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
So do we want Mimir now? Or do we still want the book? It might be a Mimir. We'll get the book, final floor for the book. We'll switch to the Mimir after this floor. So because this is the final book, the nerd who reads, you know? I've got a pound of flush. Somebody wants to just to stay alive. Alright, so this is the Baus. I only have 1 mana source. I can't remember if this is summoned or not. I think it is, isn't it? We could cheat. And by cheat, I just mean check. I think we'll pull out this for FOD. A free FOD is always fun.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
We could grab a luck, but I kind of want to hold this point to get, the rest of the alchemy training done. All right. The final boss of the 4th floor. We rolled the alternative boss, the Mad Scientist, whom I remember very little about. So let's see if we can still run it down. I should probably get a perpy or something first. Do you want this? Who wants this? You know, Stitches doesn't have a perpy. We could get a bonus block here. Beautiful. Yeah, just enough. Good job, Stitches. Proud of you. Once a bright human wizard, he made the mistake of picking a fight with the dwarven alchemists. He figured out how to surpass them at their own craft, and they did not like it one bit. So they got him to drink a special concoction that scrambled his brains. This later served as their prototype for their lobotomy serums. The mad scientist retained his intellect and knowledge, but became utterly unhinged and was quickly discredited, only caring about performing more experiments, each more eccentric than the last. To battle! They are summons, okay. And they all have block and ward. Oh, disgusting.
Bows.
Just as it died. Okay, you're gonna have to stop doing that. Son of a bitch! I figured I've already reloaded in this series, so I can just do it again, right? Ryan? So, hear me out. I lost Eternal Death, but I feel like there was a lot of elements of unluck there. Disluck? Bad luck. And I will not hear otherwise. This is the Mad Scientist. He has a 50% chance to redirect an attack to an ally standing ahead of them. So, if we start hitting him, it's just 50-50 whether it hits him or not. So I think my strategy is going to be to clear out the ads. And even though these are summoned ads, these are not ads that he will resummon. He has a bunch of support for them and whatnot, but he will not resummon them. What kills me is this guy. This guy hits really hard, but he only has a 75% chance to hit, which is higher than I thought it was. He can attack the first 3 positions, and he elected to attack this one every single time. And I managed to get him out of here, Eternal Death, to keep him safe, but then this guy shuffled him randomly back into this position, and guess what? This guy attacked him in the 3rd position again. Am I FODing? I didn't FOD last time, and it kind of worked out. But it was definitely a waste of my my consumable. So we'll FOD. I felt cheated, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of my rule when it comes to reloading. I'll reload if I feel cheated.
Will be yours.
And I definitely feel cheated. What am I immune to here? It's happening again. It's going to be there every turn. I actually used Battle Eternal to save him.
Death.
Oh, I'm immune because of the Hero's Blood, yeah. And that also played a significant... Why is... It's not Q, Fabe. It never has been Q. It's E. I'm just gonna get rid of him. Problem solved. Boom. I have resolved the issue. I have deleted the guy who can one-tap me. I had a complaint and I forgot what it was. Oh, you've restored your ward. Okay. I completely lost my train of thought. It's gone, sorry. Yeah, look, you got redirected.
Your frail bodies fail you.
That's fine. They're on the brink of death now. Just a spike that didn't kill you. Oh, yes. Again, my rule of thumb for reloading is I feel cheated.
You will restore.
But I would also just like to say that losing the Essence of Mind and the Hero's Blood would be pretty detrimental to me. Also, I have this.
Rivers will run red.
I remember the Potion of Denial. So yeah. We're good. We're winning.
This is my kind of entertainment.
Boss fight over. To think it was just that easy. Just kill the unit that deals the damage. Truly mind-boggling. Whip. Get out of here, Stitches. Rub the tummy. And just like that, I fixed the positioning. I've been dissected. Well, not really. Not yet. It was actually a very bad sequence of events that led to that, because he did Holy Power, or Water? One of these. This. So he did this to remove my armor and resistance, which is, of course, Eternal Death's only form of defense, which is why a negation orb would actually go a long way on him. And then he took damage from this and was almost dead. And then he got slapped like 5 times in a row. And I wasn't having it. So note to self, in the future, if you're going to focus on ads, focus on the biggest ad first. I focus on the easy to get rid of ads. Those aren't the problem, it's the hard ad. I mean, I don't need to use this potion. We used one, I used it, that's what counts. Farewell.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
So, we got the Coward's Foot. I feel like we've talked about why this could be good before. This could synergize very well. Hero's Blood is actually what this could synergize with. That's actually really funny. Huh. The Unholy Water, getting some spell power, and the Cursed Bandages. I wonder if... So I wonder how this works. I'd love to test it if I wasn't getting rid of a very valuable item. Formational action round 1. So if I combine this with the Hero's Blood on the Dark Knight, could I... Action 1, enter stance, and Action 2, Ass Blast them? Or if it rolls the same initiative for both attacks, you would delay the first turn and then second turn go into stance, then do all of your stuff, and then Ass Blast them. That could actually be really good. Okay, 142 accuracy. Stitches. Good job. Good job, Stitches. Accuracy? Kasolta. Accuracy. And Dread. There we go. Mrs. Claus. Wow. I think we want Ward. We'll start with, because there's more like magical AoEs than there is physical that reaches the 4th position. And we have 4 points. We could go straight into Scalpel Artist. But with 4 points, I think we're grabbing durable materials.
The formulae reveal.
Now all of our minions have +8 vigor permanently. I think next will be Necromancy Power, and then I'll probably grab the Luck Potion. Am I too blind, though? Because there's some really scary stuff on the next floor. Which, of course, is a problem for future Fabe. And tomorrow. The Catacombs have been conquered. I quite liked our little spawn here. That was fun. I think next floor we'll start hitting the Ancient Coffins, because I am very confident we can start hitting, like, Funeral Coins and Divine Tears and the really, really, really good stuff. Of course, we use the book.
Embellishes my
And
undead features.
The Spirit Spear. I kind of want to take this off now. Let me go back to this for now. But, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the Channel Bonus Support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date with anything happening channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time for the Grand Cathedral, the previously final floor for the game's full release. Look forward to bashing the Magister again.